guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup routine. Now, I don't wear makeup every day, but when I'm just going out and I want to look nice, this is what I do. I don't wear foundation. I occasionally will wear concealer, and everything that I mentioned today will be linked in the description below. If you guys want more makeup related videos, I have a playlist already on my channel. If you want to keep up with me every day, you can follow all my socials linked down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, press that bell icon to be notified every time I post, and let's get started. So I just did a little bit of skincare off camera because that's how I always start my makeup routine. I never do makeup without doing my skincare first. But before I even continue on, I like to put on some sunscreen. So today I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Skin Sun Touchable Whoa Glow. This is SPF 30. It has a little bit of a tint to it. Nothing that's going to like add a lot of color or any coverage at all. I don't think there's any coverage in this. But it just adds a little bit of a glow underneath your makeup that like makes your skin look so good. If you're wondering why I'm looking down, I have a mirror right in front of me. I know I have this huge one, but I'm looking at my close-up one so I can see my face even better. I'm taking the sunscreen all the way down my neck. Out of everything I'm going to talk about today, sunscreen is the most important step. And then I always keep wipes next to me because I don't like when my hands are dirty, and I keep touching other products and making everything covered in makeup. For brushes today, I'm going to be using all Real Techniques brushes. These are honestly the best drugstore brushes you can possibly get. They're such high quality. I've had these for like 6+ years, and when I wash them and clean them, they look brand new again. So I highly recommend these. You can pick these up, I'm pretty sure, in Target, Ulta, their website. I love them. So surprisingly, first, I like to start with a contour stick. This is the NYX Wonder Stick Dual End Face Shape Stick in medium tan. I don't really use the gold side, which is more like a highlighter. I only really use the bronzer side. So I just take my sculpting brush and I directly put on the product on the brush, and then I just start going where I normally would bronze. At first you're gonna be shocked like from the color, but it makes my face look like I have a natural tan. It's insane. And this brush is so good for blending. That makes such like a little but like big difference for some reason. And I'm going right next to the brow, and then I'm gonna go into my forehead, just continuously blending the entire time. Now I'm on the forehead. Every forehead shape's different, but I have a pretty square forehead, so my hairline kind of goes farther back. So I kind of focus most of the color there and only bring a little bit towards the center. Just focus on that outer corner, adding a little bit more just to that corner. And I also try to make sure I'm blending into the hairline so it's not like a white streak, like it looks like it's not my skin. Hopefully this is picking up on camera, but in person it's like such a big difference. Now I'm gonna do my chin, my jawline, blend it all out, and then go down the neck a little bit. Now I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, starting with my cheek, adding a little bit more product. Now moving on to the forehead. Now moving on to the jawline and blending down the neck. And now using my concealer brush, I'm gonna add a little bit to the brush. A little goes a long way. I'm gonna add it underneath my lip so my lip looks more a little puckered and fuller. It like makes such a small difference, but I love it. I can't do my makeup without doing this step. And then we're gonna contour starting at the brow and working our way down, going to a point a little bit. Again, everybody's nose is a different shape. You contour the way you feel. I start wider at the top and then pulling it more to a point in the middle for me because I have such a round nose at the end. And then I go across the nose and then below it, making it a little bit more tapered and small. Now if you want to in this step, you can add bronzer to your eyes so you have a little bit of color, but normally I do not. Already this just makes such a big difference. Next I'm going to be going into the NYX Sweet Cheeks. This is in Baby Doll. One of my favorite brands for lushes is NYX. I'm going to add 1 dot to each side of my cheek. I can always add more, but I can't take away, so I start little. And I'm going to blend it the same way I did the bronzer, going to the temple. Same thing on this cheek. I already have pretty rosy oily cheek, so I only like to add a little, especially like in the summer because I'm already getting a little bit of a color and my face is already kind of a little red, so I only like to add a little bit of blush. In the winter, I like to go a little bit more though. Next, I'm going to be using the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator in Sunbeam. This is like the best liquid highlighter. I like to apply this with my hands because I only not really take away from underneath, and I don't want to blend it too much into my face. I use my ring finger, only apply like the tiniest bit, goes a long way, and I'm gonna basically tap it into the skin where I want it at first and then start to blend it. I don't like to go any farther than the apples of my cheek, a little bit into the temple, and that's perfect. My face is already really glowy, so I don't need a lot of highlighter, but when it catches the light, it's so pretty. I can't skip this step. Doing the same thing on the other side, just placing it where I would like it and then tapping it and blending it into the skin. Now I'm gonna add a little bit to the nose, going down the bridge and then tapping on the end of my nose, adding a little bit above my lip, and then I like to do the corners of my eyes, so like it opens up my eyes a little bit since I'm not really doing any eyeshadow or anything too crazy on my eyes. I still want to bring attention to them, so that's why I like to put some highlighter there. And then on this eye, perfect. That's why I keep the wipes here just in case. I use my hands. Now using my lash and brow groomer, I'm going to brush out my eyebrows so I could put in a little bit of brow gel. If you have really thin eyebrows, you can get like a tinted one, but I don't want to add any more color to my eyebrows than I already have naturally. So I'm going to be using the NYX Brow Glue. You guys know I've talked about this 1,000 times. Love this product. It actually keeps my eyebrows still. This is just their clear one. This product is heavily loved because I can never find it in store. I always have to order it online. So what I do is I like to brush them more up, let them set, and then put them into place. Not like directly up, like a little bit of an angle, especially the front of my eyebrows where they're like shorter. I know I need to trim my eyebrows really bad, but I'm gonna let them sit like this while I do this eyebrow. Same thing, brush them up, out and over. Now that this one's done, I will get my brush again and basically follow around the edges and comb them down. I don't know why they just look fuller this way. They look more groomed. Now if you want the fuller, bushier look, you can leave them like this, but personally, I don't really like it on me. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, go along the edges, and then brush them down. Okay, so far so good. If I want to stop here, I can, but I'm gonna continue with mascara. I'm gonna start by curling my eyelashes. I don't know how to pronounce the name of this one, but I will just link it. It's from Target. I like how it just makes such a big difference. So for mascara, I like to actually use two. The Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. I like to use the black waterproof. This one's getting a little dried up, so I'm gonna need a new one of these. So this will be my first coat, will be with this mascara. This mascara does give a lot of length, but not a lot of fullness. That's why I like to use two mascaras. So the first coat is done. The second mascara I like to use is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. This is a sample, but I got a bunch with a perfume I got as a gift during the holidays, and I forgot how much I loved this mascara. I stopped using it a couple years ago, and I don't know why. This mascara is so good, and the two of them paired together is amazing because this one leaves you fuller lashes, but that one gives all the length. So together on my lashes, it looks so good. But I don't think this one's waterproof, so sometimes it gets a little messy when applying. With any little mascara mistakes, I will go in with a Q-tip and just gently go over the spots after it dries, not while it's still wet, because it will just smudge and go everywhere. Even with eyeshadow, I do this trick and it doesn't really take off the eyeshadow. I feel like it makes a big difference wearing these two mascaras together because this one just looks so much more like bam. This one just looks like it's missing something. I love it. I love these two together so much. I'm gonna have to get the full size of this and a brand new of those. So now that my mascara is dry on both sides, I'm going to get the comb and just brush through my eyelashes so they're not like clumped together. I'm very gentle when I do this. I brush up and then go over, and I'll get some clumps on my brush and just get my baby wipe and take them all out. Very carefully on the bottom lashes. I only brush down, try not to tug on the lashes themselves. Same thing with this side, wiping it off again. Now the eyes are done. Moving on to lips, I like to use the Benetint on just my lips, sometimes my cheeks, but I really like the lips because when my lip gloss comes off from like eating or just kissing, this will be left over, and I think I like this better than just my lips underneath, just like a little something. And when I use it on my cheeks, I feel like the second I put it down, if I don't blend it out, it will stain there, and I don't really like that look. So that's why it's perfect. For gloss, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in Moon. I'm running low on this too. I'm running low on all my everyday products. This lip gloss is like your lips but better. It's so good. I will reapply this all night. And then the very last step is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set. Gotta shake this up a little bit. And my makeup is complete. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This normally will take me about like 10 minutes. So this is just what I'll do. If I'm feeling oily that day, I'll add powder. Every day is different, but this is just the base of it. Again, everything that I mentioned today will be linked in the description down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Press that bell icon to be notified every time I post. You can follow all my socials linked down below. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!